quick so we have all of our stuff up to date, and I do want to make sure that these colors are hammered is going to be represented in blue. SLNM going to be represented in red. They're actually in C. Just invert the colors if it's easier for you on your eyes. But yeah, it's going to be a nice little match here.
Yo, let's go. Outfit Wars yet again. We're here on Connery server yet again, commentating on SLNM again. Yeah, because you forgot. You have the memory of a goldfish and you forgot exactly who we casted last time. BGLA, Bastardos Sin Gloria. Yeah, it was us. Yeah, we were literally there.
More about Nexus. Go right into the game screen.
Yes, let's.
Oh, hey. I don't know if there's any things you can change yet on that overlay. I did. The overlay has a small change. Now I believe Zangief can change what is showing on screen. If you want to give that a quick test, I just want to see what it ends up doing. Is there any way for you to do that? Oh yeah, there it goes. Okay, so now you can see player. Is that vehicle kills and such? It looks like.
Yeah, top killers, V kills, top revives, top heals.
So every now and again, we
top
might just
weapons, domain kills.
we'll take a look at that. Anyway, so let's go over some of these neutrals. If you want to put that back on the normal neutral screen on the controller, I'll have you bring that back out every now and again. I'm sure you can actually do that yourself too, and you can talk a little bit about it. We'll start right here on the neutral base in the middle. This is Granite Head Reactor. This is going to be the one that a lot of people really do want to get. This one has a connection to both Bitter Gorge as well as the springboard right into hydroponics or Nexus Secure. The reason why this is so important is because you want to be able to use that springboard to get into either hydroponics or Nexus Secure. You can go right for Nexus Omega without even having to go for Bitter Gorge if there's still a fight happening there. Satcom we see a little bit less pressure on a lot of the times, and then Bitter Gorge as well is going to be a big one. Probably going to see both teams fighting it out pretty hard on both of these two bases. Probably just a little less so on Satcom. We'll eventually, I'm sure, see a little bit on it, but it's a little bit less of a priority, it seems like, for most people. But these two bases definitely is something we're going to be keeping an eye out, especially on the opener. the way that these bases are laid out, we do have a triple stack for the C points, powerhouse for the B point, and then a bottom point down here for A. From what we've seen mostly from a lot of our casting that we've seen so far, most of the opener tends to be focused on the air. We have seen a few vehicular openers, and they have had some results, although that those might have had other influences. But either way, we have seen some success in vehicular, just regular ground vehicle sort of pushes as well. We're going to see what ends up happening here, but we're most likely going to see an air opener from both teams. It tends to be a good way to go. This base over here, this one is Bitter Gorge. You'll notice a running theme between these two, by the way. Fairly open areas where the points are. You have that open top area where it's got a little bit of this sort of ceiling with the ice formations, but once you get down here, it's just a simple triple stack, and then the powerhouse back here. A little bit of cover if you're in the dubs area, but everything else fairly open again. You got to be very, very careful of air if you don't have full control of it. But we are going to likely see, again, this is something we see a lot, Galaxy drops, Galaxy AMS even. We've seen a lot of those too up here on the ice stack, so we'll keep an eye out for that. For Bitter Gorge, you can see it's a lot more open. This one is very vulnerable to air-to-ground attacks. You can see these canopies can protect a little bit, but it's mostly open. It's a very, very open cap areas. You want to make sure for sure you have some kind of an air presence or anti-air presence if you have sky guards, ranges on your buses, things like that. Those are important for sure. Back here, this one is an abomination of a tech plant, just a little half tech plant with no powerhouse crescent combo, no top half of it. This one, again, it's a 3 point, a running theme for all the neutrals. We have a top point here, B points. I've talked to Josh, a well-known air-to-ground farmer, and I actually asked his opinion about this particular base for air-to-grounding. I mean, you can see the other base is fairly easy to air-to-ground. This one, according to him, it is much harder to air to ground. You still can, and from what most of his good experience has come from people running from the bus over to the elevator. So there is some work to be done here with air to grounding, but once you're on the point, it's a little bit harder. This top point is the most exposed for air to ground. I did see Josh was able to actually angle his Banshee in here every now and again, or his Air Hammer, whatever he might have been fighting on that day. He good air to ground farmers can still manage this point here at least a little bit. Leaves them a little bit open for a Desi in the face, but I mean it's doable. The other 2 points, however, obviously you're not getting any kind of air to grounding in on these. But again, expert Josh did tell me that most of air to grounding happens on this outside area here, where you're going to be running towards the point. So we're going to see who can actually get set up and be able to sort of avoid those sort of camping air to ground attacks. Now, the other 3 bases really. These are symmetrical, so we only have to talk about one half. The other 3 they're all 1 pointers. I want to talk about this one first, as this is the one we tend to see the most, and that is Slate and /or Argent Pass. These 2 bases are the ones we tend to see attacked very quickly right out of the opener once the opener is done. And the reason for that is because it is connected to Bitter Gorge, and it doesn't have this 2 points connection right here, so it's only got this single one. If somebody caps this, it means that their base behind is still safe because they don't need any other kinds of capped security. They actually are completely secure on that area. They can actually move right up to it. So, starting with the back end here, This is actually the most important, I would say, part of this base, and some people kind of miss this. There is a hidden route, and we're probably going to see a bus end up sneaking its way in here. This clearly was meant for either defenders or attackers. As you can see, there's a road that goes here from either side. So we're going to see most likely an attacker set up and actually get a bus probably right around here. And then you're going to see infantry just kind of flood in from there. Or you might see a tank division run in, as we have seen once or twice. And there is a bottom area here where you can also park your bus. A little bit of comfort away from the air-to-ground farmers. The spawn itself, very open. Again, you got to make sure that you have some kind of anti-air presence, because you can see just how open this is. It's 3 open bridges, a small canopy for cover, but it's just not enough to protect you from things like lull pods, banshees, air hammers, whatever might be coming at you. Now, over here we want to talk about is the Nexus, Omega, and Alpha bases. These are, again, exactly the same on both sides. These ones are a mess of 3 buildings, 2 powerhouses on either side, 1 little double stack here on the back end, and then that spawn room there comes directly over to the actual entrance. But most of the time that's camped out pretty hard, especially, again, if you have air presence, that's going to be very difficult to push in from. Most of the time, you see a lot of the pushes coming in from these powerhouses. So if we get to these bases, we're going to be seeing a lot of action in these upper floors. So we're gonna keep an eye on that kind of thing. All right. One more base, but we're not going to worry too much about it, as we do have the timer about to kick off here. It usually takes a few more extra seconds. Let's just see what we have on one side. I actually see some ground presence, maybe, from the HMRD side.
You can just call them hammered.
I'm gonna call them HMRD.
That's a great idea. You definitely don't call them hammered, because it's like part of the joke, right?
It would
Because
be
you're the drunk division.
very strange to call them
I don't
hammered.
know if you were aware of that. They're called hammered because they're the drunk division. So it's like that's like the part of the gimmick is that they're hammered.
That doesn't.
Yeah.
Quite...
Oh my god.
Oh, yeah. That was a. Oh, that's stupid. They might. You know what? They might just be drunk, actually.
I think
Maybe
that's actually highly possible.
We just saw 2 mosquitoes crash into the rocks. Oh, there's another nice...
Geffordino up here on the roof of C at Bitter Gorge.
A nice amount of Reavers over here on the, over SATCOM. I don't see a mosquito presence at all, so mostly it is looking like SLNM is winning this opener. Hammered, possibly drunk, has mostly lost all of their air.
Yep. I'm looking at Bitter Gorge right now. Hammered got a really quick Sunder deployment. They must have dropped this, but yeah, SLNM made very quick work of that.
Ah, okay.
And Geffordino is down, according to the Yell chat.
Ah, very good, very good.
No, no, incorrect.
Oh, the Yell chat's the Yell chat is propaganda. Do not believe the Yell chat.
Wait, what is going on here? Hold on.
Oh, I see Geffordino. There he is.
No.
What's going on?
Kellos?
Yes?
The person that he killed was a member of Hammered. There's a member of Hammered playing on SLNM. At least one. It has happened again.
Okay.
Hey, Outfit Wars, everybody.
Yeah, there we go.
We like to have fun here, folks.
So we've seen this bug before, where sometimes a member of your outfit can end up going and playing for the other team. It is a bug, obviously not intentional. It's a little unfortunate, but
oh, Geffordino with the shotgun.
Yeah, he is blasting too.
He's got the pilot.
Yeah. Oh, and he takes 1 more before going down.
Fortunately for him, there were just too many. The numbers were too great. So that means that yeah, the little bit that they had at Bitter Gorge is now gone. Seems like they were just kind of doing this as a way to stall them, which did work out.
Yeah.
It did definitely stall their attempt to cap this.
Yeah, right now we're looking at Bitter Gorge, definitely in favor of SLNM. We're gonna go look at
SATCOM right now. Ooh, I see Chinese Bebo. He's in a max.
Ooh.
He's going in.
Over right now. We're gonna take a look. He looks like he's valiantly holding
Defending
off
with
all that
shield right now.
gunfire.
Now I know Chinese Zangief is playing too. I just gotta find him, but I'm on Gello's cam now. This is
Here he goes, shotgun hands away, blasting. He's getting some good kills here, actually.
Yeah,
He does have to deal with these maxes, but if he gets all the infantry down, then, I mean, his infantry can walk right in and stop.
Connery Bing-Aloid going in.
Love.
And this is actually looks like SLNM cleared. At least on this top port right here.
We do still see...
Like there's... Yep. Valiant duel right now. And he's just gonna leave.
On the outside, we do see a lots and lots of tanks. Either side there.
So hammered on all 3 points at Granite Head right now. And all 3 points are still in favor of SLNM here at Bitter Gorge. So this is going to go through. There's only 5 seconds left. I don't know where Hammered is. I'm not entirely sure where their pop is at the moment. Like it says that there's a decent amount of them here at SATCOM, but I don't see them anywhere. Oh, okay. So they're at the bottom floor here. Just kind of pushing it in the ground.
Alright.
Not sure if that's going to really help them with 10 seconds left. They're pushing in now. Oh, they're just getting hit by this A to G.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
and there goes the cap.
Grabs SATCOM hub.
Yep, so
and
SLNM...
they also took Bitter Gorge also, just now.
Yep. SLNM in a great position to continue pressure campaign onto Hammered territory. We do have Granite Head flipping for Hammered, I believe that is. So let's go take a look real quick. We'll see if SLNM actually makes a move onto that to steal it.
Yeah, Hammered really does not have much of an answer for SLNM right now. I'm not sure if it's just kind of like disorganization. But it just seems like SLNM, you know, we could talk about last week's match where SLNM played Vikings, and I think SLNM, there was a lot of good stuff that they could have taken away from it, and I think that they definitely learned from that loss because we're definitely seeing a much more aggressive, much more cohesive SLNM this time around. You know, the way that they just clean them off of Bitter Gorge and SATCOM, they're already capping Slate Canyon, so they're trying to go for that Omega push.
It also seems like they very much prioritized air going into this match.
Oh, yeah,
extremely hard.
Yeah, that much is obvious. The A to G was definitely messing them up at SATCOM pretty badly.
I love this guy's name down here. His name is Rush Bitter Gorge.
Well, bad news. Didn't quite work out that way.
Wasn't able to rush it. Very sad.
And that Thunder just driving straight past a SLNM Vanguard. He just drove right by him, and he was just not paying attention. But now he's coming after him. But I don't know if he's got any help. He's really weak though. Like
he is. He's extremely weak.
Hammer.
There we go. Yeah. So Hammer does get at least Granite Head. That gives him a little bit of an option to continue moving down this lattice. They do, however, have to hold off Slate Canyon as well as go for a cap onto Hydroponics. They have to actually make sure that that flips all the way back because right now that could end up cutting them off over here.
This Vanguard just super committed to the sun. Yo, just one Desi shot. There we go. Jeez. Like he was on fire for like 3 whole minutes. I actually think he blew up naturally. I don't even think anyone hit him.
And by the way, we do see a Sunday that managed to wiggle his ass down here into the 8-point area. So a nice little battle bus move.
That was the Sunder that Vanguard was chasing.
Ah, okay.
He was just like, nobody wanted to shoot this Vanguard. He was on fire.
So on the roof over here at Bitter Gorge, or I'm sorry, Granite Head, We still see some hammered holdouts,
Oh, yeah,
just making
Hammer
sure.
taking over C point right now, so they're cleaning them off of. SLNM still got a little bit of numbers here on that C point. It looks like this is a pretty strong cap for Hammered, but if you look at the map, Hydroponics Compound, Slate Canyon, both 12 to 24 right now for SLNM.
Yeah.
So they have just moved on from the space. They do not
they
care
don't. They
because,
literally don't care.
because it's irrelevant. It really doesn't matter at this point, especially because if you look at the connections for Granite Head, I mean, they can. It looks like they're actually going for the Nexus Secure cutoff, but the problem with that is there's still the connection from Nexus Alpha to Argent Pass to Bitter Gorge. So the cutoff, not really. I don't know if that's really the play. It'll probably at least draw some of them away, but you're dealing with two fronts of SLNM just kind of sitting there.
Yeah, and meanwhile, like you know, they're basically completely uncontested as well. I mean, there's not really much action happening. It's basically just a Granite Head where Hammered is just they're just trying to hold off C point, and again, you got to have a little bit of a pressure. You gotta have some kind of pressure campaign against those two. You gotta have some kind of defense, because if those go through without any issues, Granite Head's cut off, and I mean, unless you think you can really cap Nexus Alpha very, very quickly.
Well, the thing that's weird is that, so it looks like they've responded to Hydroponics Compound and dropped Pop there, but they're trying to cut it off at Nexus Secure right now. So wouldn't you want to stop Slate Canyon and possibly prevent, because that one's not going to get cut off.
Listen,
well, it seems like it. Well, okay, it looks like the pop is lessened at Slate Canyon, so it's possible that they drew some of them off, so they might be able to just get a quick recap on that.
Possibly. I think you're overanalyzing. Quite frankly, I think you're overanalyzing.
I might be overanalyzing, but there's a lot going on. There's a lot of bases that are just being capped with nobody going after. Really.
They're completely hammered. All right, we think we can.
That much is obvious.
Either way, though, I mean, potentially some sneaky stuff might end up happening here, because Slate Canyon is something we want to be looking at here in a second. I'm just surprised we're not. I'm just surprised we're not seeing a lot of fighting happening at any of these bases.
Okay, so Hammer took back control of Hydroponics, and I would say that pop could probably go to Slate Canyon and stop that cap from going through.
Here's a little bit of a fight happening.
Nexus Secure is still flipping in favor of Hammered right now. I'm trying to check and see the action here. Yeah, SLNM is outside of the.
Yep. That's actually where I am right now too. They're just trying to make a push inside. Again, Slate is going to just cap right through very soon.
That Max is pushing in. I don't know if Hammered has any Maxes of their own. This Max is just cleaning house.
Don't see any.
Yeah, this. It's Gelos.
Huh.
He's in the corner. Well, we know this isn't Gelos. He's not using a treasured anchor.
Didn't buy the $80 bundle. Get out of here.
What a fool. I'm going to run over to Slate Canyon because there's only a couple seconds left on that cap, but it looks like Hammer dropped numbers there. And they did flip it. Okay, they're pushing in. Yeah, they got numbers here. Yeah, they got the revive nades out. Yeah, so Hammered with a very clutch save here.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's some good numbers in here.
There is a Sunder here for SLNM, so they're going to need to take care of this.
Yeah, Hammer needs to make a push, like, immediately, because once SLNM starts responding, they're going to respond in a very big way.
Yeah, and a drop on the roof, too, so they have a beacon somewhere over here.
Got some members already running out. Look at how many kills he's getting. He just got, like, 5 in a row right there. Finally does get taken out, but I think... Is that a Max down here? That must have been a Massamoon that was firing. They're just going to try and hold them off as well as possible here, but basically Hammer needs to make a big push from the building. They can't just sit here and hold on to the building, because eventually they're going to get overwhelmed. That's just going to happen. It's without a doubt. And in fact, I think it's already starting to happen. We're seeing them rotate around to the front door.
Yep.
They've cleared off 2, cleared off 3, 4 actually.
Revive nade going out for Hammered, but SLNM going to start pushing in on this back door again.
Another one down, 2 down. Does trade out.
Oh, this is not good.
And here comes the flank from the back end. Takes out the
SLNM
last...
with a really big push.
Yeah, that was the last Hammered member down there. You can see on the screen, by the way, Zangief has put up some a couple of stats here. Is that most kills
Yeah, it's top
players?
billboard.
Nice.
Yeah. It looks like the push is maybe stalled at Nexus Secure. I'm trying to check and see. No, Hammered's still in control at this point here at Nexus Secure. But SLNM is in the building. I mean, oh, and that's me. That's me. I had the jackhammer. I just went down.
Very
I got
good.
the revive nade, though. It's the Zangief cam. I'm dead.
So it looks like your fight over there is ramping up pretty well. The fight over here continuing to be in SLNM's favor. Every now and again, we're still seeing some pushes from Hammered. They're just coming in very, very quickly. And actually, here we go again. Hammered coming back in. I'm sorry, SLNM managing to take it back again, rather. It's still looking. It's looking very good here.
This is going to be a problem. 2 maxes for SLNM now. We saw that previous push with that max, the 1 max really worked out. Now they got 2. We're going to see if they're going to be able to make some work here. As C4 going out, that 1 max is super weak now. Oh, Hammered. Oh, I pulled a max. Let's go. 3 maxes for SLNM. We're on the Zangoofy cam. I'm crawling right now. I'm just chilling outside.
It's looking good. Yeah,
Hammered cleared off.
Yeah, this looks good. All right, we're gonna move back over to Slate. About 5 seconds left here. They've held them off quite well. Hammered making a desperate push from the roof. Just too late. They weren't able to push in time. Hammered does lose this base. SLNM continuing their pressure. They now have access to Nexus Omega.
Yeah, so I'm over here at Hydroponics compound right now. Less than a minute to go on the cap for SLNM. But Hammered is starting to make a push here. And, yeah, it appears to me that, yes, there is more... Oh, wait, no, this is the same one. This is the Hammered guy that's playing for SLNM.
Ah, okay.
Oh, and Gelos, you just got killed.
Solid. That's what I like to see.
They're bulldogging your corpse right now. They do not want to host Gelos.
Yeah, this one here also looks to be like it's going to be a cap here for SLNM. I don't see nearly enough Hammered forces. They are dropping right now, but I don't think that's enough. It looks too spread out.
No, that drop was not well timed from the looks of it.
Yeah, it was very spread too. Very, very spread.
They're running in, but they're not going to get this in time.
Nope.
Okay, it's through.
That was unfortunate. Very desperate push. You can see what he tried to do there, but just very unfortunate.
Revive nade going out. A little tough there.
Now again, Nexus Omega is accessible, and in fact, they have actually already jumped on it. That is SLNM moving on. They don't even need to be here anymore. This is unflippable now for Hammered, so we can head on over to Nexus Omega.
Yeah, SLNM doing a really good job this time around. You know, I thought they hung well with Vikings that first week, but we're really seeing what they could do here in week 2. I think they've just been way better from a strategic standpoint, just an individual skill standpoint. You know, they look at the strategy. I mean, like, they adapted from that week 1 loss, and we see that like aggressive push onto Slate Canyon, Hydroponics compound. They took care of the attempt to try and cut them off at Nexus Secure, and when those caps went through on those bases, they were already on Nexus Omega with numbers. I mean, they had already brought maxes. They already had infantry on that point. They were ready to flip this like immediately. So you can really see them adapting in week 2, and they definitely, like, they have the individual skill to really win this one out here.
I think you can forgive anybody on that first weekend for not really having a super well made strategy in place. I mean, Nexus is basically brand new for everybody, so not a lot of people have experience or have even seen the map in detail.
Very few,
so it's completely forgivable to not be super well prepared on that first weekend. But you can see SLNM, even with only 1 match of experience, they have come in and they've really stepped up their game. compared to their match against, I believe it was Viking last weekend.
Yeah, it was Viking, yeah.
Quite a turnaround here.
Currently on Gelos cam right now, watching Gelos' movement.
Nice, nice. Love
He's
that guy,
he's
by the way.
holding skinny door right now. He's right angling skinny door. This is what Gelos would do.
That's 100% me. That's literally me.
We all know Gelos is a known right angler.
Now, meanwhile, on the actual point itself, we're seeing a big push here by the hammered.
The hallway is becoming
boys.
clogged with hammered boys.
Yeah.
Oh, look at the shotgun, man. Oh, C4 going out. The hallway is going to become a bloodbath.
Mm-hmm.
Revive nades going out. On both sides.
Yeah, SLNM, though, they've already responded. Look at this door frame. There's so many people here just
nice
ready.
Rotation here from SLNM.
Very good rotation.
More C4 going out. Look at this. This action. Now,
Yeah,
what am I?
that again, that C4 is actually something you know, they were weak on last week. We saw really good C4 from their enemies that weekend, and you can see again they're translating that to this weekend. They've really upped that as well. C4 is extremely useful for these kind of tight quarters, dealing with these maxes, dealing with medics and engineers all in the same corner. One C4, you blow them all away.
Yo, this is so sick. This dude actually is me. He's playing medic in Outfit Wars right now, and like he's just out here shuffling dudes, getting the revives out. That's me. That's me right here.
That's literally you.
Why does he have no camo? I know he's got camo. I saw him wearing camo. Put some camo on your medic.
You're embarrassing him.
Don't look at him go up. Get this max.
Oh, he is just going it. Look at him.
Dude, I'm so sick with it. Look at this. Look at this movement from me.
He has not died yet. Look at him going. He's knifing. Oh my god.
I'm so sick with it.
Oh man. Oh my god, though.
Awesome.
Look at this max push.
Huge
max push here by Hammer.
Oh
my god.
This
is exactly what I was talking about. Look at that C4.
SLNM with the clutchy.
3, 4, 5, 6 maxes, and maybe like 3 or 4 infantry as well, all with maybe like 1, maybe 2 C4s at most. That was a very good C4. Who was that even? Was that heavy over here?
No idea.
I don't know what the hell. I don't know where that came from. That was extremely good. Meanwhile, on the back end here, I believe Hammered was expecting that push to be much more effective than it was, and I completely understand why. However, damn, was that C4 good. Because you can see they had some other people ready to go on these other sides, but it didn't work. It just kind of got stopped. I'm going to go take a look in the tunnel down here.
This is brutal. SLNM with the aggressive max push. They got the confidence right now. They know they can do this. Oh no, Hammered, no. They're just getting oh, and the Orby coming out. The Orby is coming out now.
Yeah, and that is an SLNM. Don't I believe anyway. Yeah, that's an SLNM orbital. Don't let the colors confuse you. That one was for SLNM, and it actually cleared a good amount of people, I believe, off of the spawn area.
Dude, I gotta give credit to like anybody that plays Outfit Wars and they get put on like the other team, like this dude right here. Like everyone that I see that this happens to, they just go full in.
Yeah.
They will fight their fucking own outfit. They do not care.
I
respect that.
I love that.
Like they don't try and sabotage or anything like that. They're like, nope, I'm going in there. Yo, they don't know. He's just.
Oh!
No, they don't know.
What's happening? He just killed everybody.
No, this guy's.
Is he gonna get a max with a knife? What? What's happening?
What the hell, dude?
Holy hell!
This dude's nuts. See, okay, this is exactly what I'm talking about.
I literally love this man.
Absolutely styling on his own outfit right now.
Holy hell! I really, really hope.
Just did that for China.
I really, really hope this man gets promoted.
That was so sick.
This is some good. Oh! Face tanks the Desi.
Yo, 80 proof strategy salute. This dude is sick. Oh, and I'm stuck.
Nice,
Okay,
nice.
one last push looks like, but it doesn't look like there's really a lot of
Yeah,
numbers here.
only about 25 seconds left. Looking at the map, yeah, everything got completely taken away. No counterplays ready to go. This is really just going to be if Hammered can make a push in here.
Oh, they're on the.
They're sort of doing it though.
Yeah,
They're sort of doing
on the
it.
point, but they just have maxes for the most part here, so it's.
Yeah, they do some. I see some infantry. They just got to. Yeah,
Oh,
there they go.
yeah,
There
they're
they go.
pushing in here in the back.
Good, solid
Oh, yeah, they just got
rotation
cleared
though.
off.
Look at SLNM coming right back.
Yeah, really nicely done from SLNM. They're gonna win this one right here.
Oh
So.
yeah, 2 seconds
Yeah.
left, and that is going to
Props
be
to them.
GG. SLNM taking a victory, week 2. Fantastic job.
Yeah, really well done
by
from
SLNM.
SLNM.
That is learning right there. That is
that's what we call a rebound win right
yeah.
there. That's when you take a tough L like you did last week, to come back like that and win like that. Oh, and there's Gellos in the chat saying SLNM right there.
Very
So,
good, very good. Very good job here. Again,
just really great job.
Yeah.
They learned from their mistakes. They recouped. They didn't like get down on themselves for losing that match. They said, you know what? We know we have the skill level to win this one, and they did exactly that. They came out with a very impressive win over Hammered.
Yeah, that was extremely well played. SLNM playing super aggressively, but more than that, even actually super smart as well. They actually played to the point where you know you're looking at them and you think, well, this max push is coming in. They're basically going to be cleared off here in a second. But 1 C4, 6 kills off of maxes, incredible job. Something that they sort of did not. They really did struggle with sort of countering big pushes like that last week, and they had a lot of struggling getting pushes like that going because of the C4 usage last week. And as we noted, just fantastic learning there. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and end that one there. I do believe there is another match happening still, so I want to go ahead and get that raid going just in case they're still going. Let me just see where they are. Oh, actually, this one's on YouTube. This one's gonna be Deeg Thoughts. I'll just put the link in the chat for you guys. I do believe, yeah, it looks like he's still going. So I want to make sure you guys can watch that as it's going as well. No moment. All right.
See ya.